da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. Chicka 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 chicka. Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. Chicka 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 da. Zoom da 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 dum da dum dum da da dum da dum dum da dum dum. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da dum dum da. Sibba dibba da dum dum. Doom, sibba-dibba-da, doom, doom, da, doom, 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 sibba-dibba-da, boom, 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 Titan in the morning, sibba-dibba-da, doom, doom, da, doom, doom, da, doom, doom, dee, dibba-dibba-dee, doom, 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 doom. It's Titan in the morning, zibba-dibba-doo, it's Titan in the morning, zibba-dibba-doo, it's Titan in the morning, it's Titan in the morning. So Titan in the morning. My name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titans groove. Sit it, ta 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 ta. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Now look, I got a little something different this morning. My different cup, but I'm gonna take a sip and then I'm gonna tell y'all what this cup is all about. This stuff here going on. But hold on, let me see. Oh, and it's hot. Oh, and it's hot. Hold on. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Look, it is freezing and stuff and cold and a little nippleish outside. So I got me a little neck warmer on, and I got me some hot old coffee with a little bit of cocoa. Now look, I don't know if y'all have ever seen or had or heard of coffee and cocoa, but you don't know what you're missing. Hey, HMTK, good morning. I saw you on this morning. I saw it. Hey, you, good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Lucy Lou, good morning. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you all. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yes. Woo. Hey, Keisha, good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Virgo. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you all. Let's see. I'm trying to see am I I don't know what's happening. Hey, Kelly on Podbean. Good morning. Good morning to you. Am I Oh, y'all, hold up. Well, thank you so much, Michelle. Michelle said, well, you are a gorgeous human. Well, indeed. I will take it. I will take it. Y'all, can y'all let me know how I'm Oh man. Look. See, and that's what I was okay, so y'all, I was having some technical difficulty this morning. And hold on, let me see. Let me see if this does anything because I really want to make sure. Let's see. Does it do anything? Okay, so they're saying I'm a little blurry over on YouTube. So I'm hoping that it works out, y'all. I've been trying. So anytime we have bad weather, cold, a lot of rain, something happens, for whatever reason, my connection is always, it's like it's not like the best connection. But I do hope that y'all can see me, right? TikTok, I know I got y'all over here, but YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X, like, can y'all, those that are, able to view me, can you view me? Am I fuzzy? Okay, I look fine. Okay, good. Okay, cool. All right, all right, all right. I'm just trying to make sure because y'all remember I don't know if y'all remember the last episode. I was blurry. Blurry. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead on and go with it. Y'all say y'all can see me and all that good stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead on and go with it and keep on kicking. I hope it clears up. But of course, you all know that we are having a cold winter snap or freeze here in Houston. And so yeah. And I think what's happening is that it's making my laptop work overtime, I'm guessing. I don't know. And I'm really trying to make sure that we are good. So give me just a second. Give me just a second. I just want to make sure that I got everybody and I'm able, hopefully we can get this good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna keep on going. Y'all let me know if y'all lose me. If y'all lose me, y'all let me know. Y'all with me? Okay, all right. All right, good morning. Look, so my mug this morning, right? Okay, so let me do this before we start. TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Let me know that y'all are here. Like, follow, share, do all of the good things over there. I got a goal this morning. See if y'all can help me out with that. And then going over to my TikTok shop, right? And you can give me a love offering if you want to do that. Now we got the business out the way. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. I ask that y'all go ahead and show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, show me some love. Like, follow, share, subscribe, do all of the good stuff. Okay. Look, y'all see how I got that out real quick. Okay. And then y'all, let me tell y'all something. Let me say this. Somebody say, well, Titan, how can we find you? All you got to do is type in Titan Capri in any search engine, anywhere across the lands, around the lands, up and down the lands, as T.S. Madison would say, and then you will find me. You will find me. Okay. Yes, indeed, you will find me. Yes, and come on in. So what I would like for you all to do is tell a friend. Tell a friend. You know, what can you do? Like, come on over and see me. Tell a friend. Can y'all do that for me? Yeah, see, I'm getting fuzzier and fuzzier again. Dang. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Let's see. Okay, I'm just making sure. Indeed, Lucy Lou. You know what? And I hope that that's the case in point because sometimes when you Google me, you put in Titan Capri and then it goes on and give you all other kind of Titans and this and that. But I'm the only Titan Capri that I know of in this here space and time. Michelle said you clear in Illinois. Okay, Michelle. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got it. All right, so y'all, let's do this real quick. Um, Look, I'm trying to like fix what it is, make sure that I'm good. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got here. Give me just a moment. Tell me to put on a shirt. Why I gotta put on a shirt? I got a shirt on. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. Okay, well you said put a shirt on. I guess I need to put one on because I didn't know I didn't have one on. Yes, indeed. Hold on a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure. I am good to go. I'm going to try to work on it because I don't want to go through this whole episode with me looking blurry. So give me just a second. For those on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, gotcha. All right. I'm just making sure. Let me take some of this stuff out of here. Okay. Are we good? All right, I'm looking better. Woo, I'm looking better. Look, I'm looking better. Hey, Willie, good morning. Good morning to you. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. So y'all give me a quick moment. What I'm going to do is, while I fix this on the back end, I'm going to go into a video of me being at SOS last year for the first time and actually being on the main stage with the Trans Ally Collective and doing a piece that I call Ally, right? I am ally. I had to remember exactly how it went. But what this piece is about is me being an ally to my trans sisters and brothers, me being an ally to the movement, me being an ally. And sometimes, y'all, we always want to make sure that we are a part of something, that we got everything that we need. But sometimes it's about how we show up. And sometimes we need to show up in a way that's protective, that's respectful, and being able to do that. So I was privileged to be a part of this. And so what I would love for you all to do is to take a listen at this. I'm hoping that it plays correctly. It looks like I'm going in and out. So I'm going to try to fix this and then we'll go from there. Okay, y'all with me this morning? All right. Hold on a second. I'm going to go ahead and play it and then I'll be right back. All right.
So with our Trans Ally Collective, oftentimes we center the trans, but we kind of don't talk about the ally and the allyship a lot. So I'm thrilled in this full circle moment to bring up a very big ally for the TAC program to kind of also continue to kind of ground us in a spoken word piece. Titan Capri.
Can we say it one more time? Like, y'all just woke up and y'all alive and y'all are good. Can we say good morning? Good morning. It feels so good. Y'all, I am so honored to be on. Joelle just mentioned it was a full circle moment. I remember years and years ago, Ian and I going to get us a BOGO, 99-cent meal deal and talking about things like this. So I'm gonna be quick. My piece today is called I Am Ally. As an ally, I'm here to support, uplift, change the narrative of the outlook of society when it comes to my trans sisters and brothers, making sure that people of trans experience have a human experience of being seen and heard and understood, centering you as my planning and curating of safe and brave spaces could, would, and should. I am not lost in this world and things happening within, how some of us are being treated by their next of kin. We know what we need to do to get our community through. I am ally, from me to you. I am ally, because that's what we do. I am ally. See, let's not get it twisted. I know where I stand in this space of being a black gay man, and I thought I was showing up as an ally, effective, not knowing 100% protected. Let me introduce you to the Trans Ally Collective. 2019 was not so long ago, you see. It started after they didn't recognize Tracy the way we as a community did. They hid us not to make a fuss, saying things like he instead of she, boy instead of girl. In this world, burials taking away your identity. People hanging on to what they want you to be. We were no longer going to hide. We felt that it was our time to show our pride. I am ally. From me to you, I am ally. Because that's what we do. I am ally. So today and every day going forward, I want you to know, before you choose to walk through those doors, easy? No. Are we going to vet you? For sure. So here are a couple of things to know, right? When you apply to be an ally, first you must have the knowledge. Then you must understand that representation is key in all of our plans. Making sure you have someone capable to sit at the table, knowing what allies means is being part of what I call the village, tribe, gang, my chosen family. Ally means the collective, being selective of those who are protected. I am ally, from me to you. I am ally, and that's what we do. I am ally. So if that's what we do, let me give you a couple of thank yous. Thank you to the normal nominee. Thank you to Dr. Beck. Thank you to Joelle, hot girl, ice girl, city girl, material girl. Thank you to Maya. Thank you to Sasha, Barbie. Thank you to Bianca. Hey, Bianca. Thank you to Coco. Thank you to Taylor. Thank you to Michaela. Thank you to the Mahogany Project, Vernis McFarland. Thank you to SOSU, Saving Our Sisters United, Atlantis, Capri, my last name, Narcissus. And thank you, Tracy, for being unapologetically who you were. We honor you and we hold space for you. Signed, an ally to the Trans Ally Collective. Thank you. Okay, y'all, that was it right there. I think I cleared up the mess a little bit here, so hopefully everything is working better. But that was me at SOS Saving Ourselves Symposium last year, and I started with the normal anomaly some years ago, and I've always considered myself an ally to my trans sisters and brothers, to people of trans experience. And so I really wanted to do something for them coming from an ally. So that was what I did. I'm so thankful that I'm able to be in those spaces and places. And then I also want to say thank you to my trans sisters and brothers for always accepting me, bringing me into the fold. Because like I said, we gonna vet. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure that we are safe. We're going to make sure that you are safe. And we're going to make sure that we are down like 4 flat tires and we ain't going nowhere for my trans sisters and brothers and the things that they're going through. So kudos to you on that. Kudos to the community. Kudos to my trans sisters and brothers. Just kudos to everyone that is in the fight and moving forward. So this is going to roll into what my topic is today. Your legacy, igniting the fire. That's what we're going to talk about. But before we actually get into that, I want you to give me one word of how you're feeling today. We're going to check in. I want you to give me one word of how you're feeling today. Right? Can y'all do that for me today? One word of how you're feeling today. How do you feel today? Right now in this moment. And be honest with yourself, right? Be honest with yourself. So I'm gonna start with me. This morning I feel safe, and I know this is people are going to say, "Oh, what does that actually mean?" This year has been good so far as what I've been doing, what I've been trying to accomplish, and how I've been doing things. So this year has been good, right? So I feel safe in this moment. So I want to be clear, because a lot of times people will say, well, Titan, what do you mean safe with everything that's going on around the world, everything that's happening in the world? But I feel safe this morning That's what I feel. I have my village, my tribe, my gang, my chosen family. I have my people that are around me. I have things that are happening in here. And for a long time, I didn't feel safe. And so I feel safe, right? I feel safe. Y'all with me this morning? So can I get, uh-huh. And Keisha said protector, right? Keisha said protector. She feels protector. Wait, did you say? Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. Anybody else this morning? How are you feeling this morning? I feel safe, right? We are having a winter storm here. It's cold. Everything had ice all over it this morning when I opened the front door. But I feel safe in here. I'm able to be in with my family, and I feel safe. So that's how I feel, and not just safe from the weather, but I feel safe right now in my mental, my emotional, and my spiritual. That's how I feel this morning. And so I want to give one more word. I know I said one word, but I want to give one more. And I feel loved. I feel loved. Yesterday and the day before, I had quite a few people check in with me to make sure that I was good, um, make sure that everything was great for me, right? And then they wanted to be able to help me that the best they could. And so I said, okay, right? Yes. Guardian. Okay, Keisha, come through. A guardian might be better. Indeed. Come on, guardian. What's one word of how you're feeling today? What's one word of how you feeling today? How are you feeling today right now in this moment? Okay. Hey, King HNIC. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. I know y'all. I know this whole debacle with me trying to fix the screen and the streaming. It kind of like threw me off my game just for a second because I was like, I'm not about to go through a whole nother episode where y'all just cannot see me and I'm just blurry. I'm just blurry. So I'm hoping that things have cleared up. It looks like it has, but I still think I'm freezing somewhere. Okay, catch it. We in freezing weather, and then I'm freezing. Okay, hold on. Mm-mm. No, you ain't got to worry about it. I just have to get me a little pickup, and then I'm gonna be good. Yes, indeed. So I want to say it to you all. Good morning. This is not gonna stop me. This is not gonna stop me. We're gonna go ahead on and do what we got to do. Good morning. Good morning to you. So what I would like for you to do is give me one word of how you're feeling this morning. One word of how you feel right now in this moment, and be honest with yourself. Okay. One word of how you're feeling this morning. Okay. I feel safe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Hey, good morning to you. Hey, good morning, sport. Good morning. Good morning. You feeling bored? You feeling bored? Okay, good morning to you. Good morning. I'm here. I'm here. You said you don't hear anything? You don't hear me? Okay, just making sure. Over on Podbean, just making sure. Looks like we're clearing up over here. I'm hoping that it works. Okay. All right. All right. Good morning to you. Board is away. Okay. Hey, Reggie. Good morning. 1G no E. Good morning. Reggie said, I'm sick, but happy to be here. Indeed. Indeed. I know there was more than one word, indeed, Reggie, but that's cool. You know, you ain't got it. So here's the thing. What we're doing is basically acknowledging who we are and what we are and where we are in this moment, right? And if you're sick, right, then you're sick. Because here's the reality of it. The reality of it is that you can be sick, right? You can be sick and still be who you are because that's what happens, right? We're human. We become sick. We catch colds and the stomach is toe up and all the other kind of stuff, right? So what we want to do in the mornings when we are doing this, when you are giving yourself one word of how you're feeling today, we want to be honest with each other. We want to be honest with ourselves and say how we are truly feeling. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person. That doesn't mean that you can't have it, can't do it, won't do it, shouldn't do it. That just means that you're being real with where you are in this moment. Y'all with me? I want to say it to you again. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Curves. Good morning. Hey, Chanel. Good morning to you. Good morning. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you and your viewers. Happy Titan Tuesday. If I could say a little something, I love all those O's and R's and INGs, and I'm going to say it the way that Reggie put it in here. Good morning to you and your viewers. Come on, you better bring the viewers in. Yes, indeed. Now, I like this here. Happy Titan Tuesday. Hey, Katrina, good morning. Now, Reggie, don't start nothing because I be trying to hijack a whole lot of things. So I think I might have to use that. Happy Titan Tuesday. It's a Titan Tuesday. It's a Titan Tuesday. It's a Titan Tuesday. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. For you and you and you and you. Hey, Moon Mama. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you on this Titan Tuesday. Hey, Shay. Good morning. Shay said, good morning, love. Good morning to you, Shay. Good morning. I like all the love and the hearts and stuff like that. Okay. Hey, Sin. Good morning to you. Good morning. I knew you would. Okay, it's yours. Take it. Okay. Don't promise me a good time. Okay. Don't promise me a good time. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and do it. What's one word, right? What's one word of how you're feeling in this moment? How you're feeling this morning? How you're feeling today? What's one word, right? And then we're going to get on into the topic. And the topic this morning is your legacy, igniting the fire, right? Now, what I want to do is I want to put up this picture really quickly because this is a picture that I took when I was at the Martin Luther King memorial. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I got it. Give me a second. I want to put this picture up just because for one, I thought it was cute. And for two, I took the picture. Okay. I took this picture, baby. And y'all can argue with whoever you want to argue with, but that was my camera. And when I tell you that picture was on point, it's also my picture up on the what's the name. So yeah. Look, you say, yeah, okay, look, I'm telling you. Now I put the picture up. Hold on. I'm going to put up the original one. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put up the original one. Hold on a second. Let me put it up real quick. Because I want y'all to see this picture because I took this picture. And so a lot of times what people do, people will say to me, well, Titan, where are you getting these pictures from? Are these stock photos? No, these are my photos. These are photos that I took myself with my own picture. Now, y'all look at this picture. Look at this. Look, wait. Okay. TikTok, if y'all look at the picture that's in for my live, if you click on that, it shows the fire. But yes, but I want everybody else to look at this picture. I took this picture. I made sure I got in close, but we were at the Martin Luther King Memorial, and they had the everlasting flame, and this right here was for it to be an everlasting flame. I don't know why I was trying to say something else. But anyways, so y'all, I want to talk really quickly about this because we're going to go into your legacy, igniting the fire. So I asked my brother, which was Ian, yesterday, what would be a good topic for tomorrow? Because I was already going towards this picture. And I said, well, I have this picture that I want to display. And I want to know, like, what could be the topic, right? Your legacy, igniting the fire. He talked about legacy, and I said, okay, well, here's the picture that I want to use. So igniting the fire, right? Came up with that. I'm going to give my brother his props because that's what he did on that. And so what I thought about was your legacy igniting the fire. A lot of times we think that our legacy has to be something huge and grand and something that other people cannot reach or cannot have or cannot do, right? So I want to start there. This picture that I took, this picture probably I just thought it was great. Of course, I enhanced it a little bit. I kind of deepened the colors and stuff like that. But here's the thing. When you are out here doing what you do, when you are out here being who you are, there's a lot of things that other people may not see as beauty, may not see as something as a legacy, but it's a legacy to you and what you're doing. So what I want you to do is think about this picture that I just took at random. I had my camera when I was at the Martin Luther King Memorial, and I was just taking pictures. When I got home, I was going through the pictures and I was like, oh, well, this is, huh. You know, I like color, the fire. Look how the fire is separating itself and how it's going. So let me just deepen it and see what meaning that it will have with that. And so that's where I want to start this morning with you all, right? Your legacy is something that you do, right? Igniting the fire. A lot of times your legacy is not going to look like mine. Your legacy is not going to look like anybody else's. Your legacy is not going to be there. And so something that you thought was beautiful, somebody probably just passed it by and didn't even look twice at it. And that's where I want to start with your legacy, right? Sometimes we have to ignite the fire under the legacy that we already have. You are already talking to your people. You're already educating your people. You're already making sure you hold space for your people, right? And when I say people, I mean your community, I mean your village, your tribe, your gang, your chosen family, your legacy igniting the fire. So I believe that I have a legacy, right? I believe we all have a legacy. But I remember talking to people about my legacy, right? And people not really hearing it or not really understanding it. It was different. It was something that I was doing, and a lot of people talked me out of certain aspects of my legacy because it didn't register with them. Y'all with me? Your legacy igniting the fire. And the reason I'm starting this way is because I want to talk to you all about your legacy and how sometimes you are trying to ignite the fire. You ever tried to use one of those, what's the name, clickers to like do your incense and whatever have you, and you clicking it and clicking it and clicking it, and it just won't light. So you got to shake it, you know, you got to turn it this way, you got to do this, you got to do that, and then you go and click it, and then boom, right? It ignites a fire. And so with that being said, today, your legacy igniting the fire. You do something good, you do something well. So this is what we're going to talk about, right? That's what we're going to talk about this morning. Yeah. Come on in. Come on in. Everybody is welcome. Hey, Tony. Good morning. Hey, Elam. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Y'all come on in and come say good morning to me. Come talk to me. How y'all doing this morning? Okay. How y'all doing this morning? Yes, indeed. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm in here. Hold on, y'all. All right. Keisha said, nice. I know, Keisha. You know, I had picked up that camera. You know, I'll be doing my due. Hey, Tisha. Good morning. Hey, Mr. Jordan. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Okay, Reggie Thomas. Come on, Frames. You know, I do a little something when I want a little something. Says, speak on it. A torch. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. All you need is a spark to become a flame. You better say it. Okay. Wait, you said what? I'm in my spark era. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. The flame is near for sure. Look, and let me tell you something. All you need is a spark, right? But here's the thing, and we're going to talk about three things or three ways that you can make sure that you have that spark. Because what will happen is that you will start the spark and a wind will come and blow it out, right? Or you will start the spark and then it'll start raining. You know what I mean? And then you think to yourself, oh, well, I'm done. I'm pretty much out of here. I'm tired of this, right? Or you will start your legacy, what you think is your legacy or you feel is your legacy, and you will take it to other people and they will shoot it down. They will tell you that it's no good. They will tell you that that's not going to work. Why do I say that? Because that's what people told me when I started this Titan Capri experience. When I started talking about the experience, that's what people told me. So here's what we're going to do. Your legacy igniting the fire. Y'all come on and come with me. Let me take a sip real quick. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Mm. Okay, y'all. So we are trying to make sure y'all see I'm over here sipping. It's good. It feels good. Tisha said I got good. Okay. It got good to me, Tisha. It got good. Hold on. Okay, because Tisha said that. So I have to go. Hold on. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, the coffee is that good. Somebody say it's the coffee that good. Yes, indeed. It's that good, baby. Look, let me tell y'all something. I got coffee and cocoa mix up in this. That's what I got. So I just want to make sure that y'all know, that y'all understand all that good stuff. All right. So this is what we're doing this morning. We're going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. So I am still, look like I'm still buffering in some places. So, but it's working better than it was before. So hopefully we keep on rolling and we good to go. Okay. All right, y'all. So this is number one. Number one, let's see here. Number one, let's make sure that we are good. Hold on. Let's see where we at. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I know, y'all. I know. Yeah. Sometimes when I start sipping, I can't stop. So y'all just bear with me for a minute because we want to make sure that we are good in this piece. Okay. All right. We want to make sure that we are good. No, 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 no. Hold on. No, 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 no. We're gonna work through it. We're gonna work through it this morning. We don't have to do Uh, indeed, indeed, and I understand. I understand. If you must go, right, this is too much for you. Then go ahead and do what you need to do, right? I'm not tripping because it is. I'm having some technical difficulties, and so if it's not for you, then it's not for you, right? And so I have to be okay with that. Yeah, indeed. No, 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 no. All right, y'all. So this person is saying to me that they gotta go. This is too much and all of this stuff like that. And so I'm saying, do what you need to do for you, right? I understand it. I get it, right? I would be the same way. My attention may lapse or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing this morning. So if this is not for you, if you are not able to do that, right, then you go ahead and do what you need to do. I don't feel no ways tired. I don't feel no ways tired. Look, no, that's because I know. I know. You know what I'm saying? That part right there. Hey, Angela. Good morning. All right, Angela. That's what I'm talking about. Good moporin. Good. Look. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Chatty. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you all. Okay. Good morning. Um, I don't know, mother. You said, girl, I'm cramping bad. Well, we hope that you don't, I hope that the cramping passes. We're going to send you some love and light and some good energy. Okay. Chatty said, I can hear you and that part. Okay. Because we don't want you over there cramping like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. I'm going to add this in here. All right. So let's talk about legacy really quickly. Y'all know I love to do um, a I love to have a topic, but I also love to make sure that we have a little history or we have a definition of what that is, right? So, legacy is the lasting impact and the way they will be remembered for generations to come. Okay. It can be a career, it can be career accomplishments, financial assets, or a loved one's incredible character. So, y'all, this is what I know. I know that I've been blessed, right? I know that I'm on purpose and I'm doing the things that I do. You with me? So, my legacy, I believe, is cemented because I believe that I stepped into who I am. I believe that I represent who I am authentically every day now, right? Because at one point I wasn't doing that. So when I think about my legacy, what is my legacy? What am I leaving behind? What have I done to enhance the ecosystem? Notice I said enhance. What have I done? And so here's the thing, the biggest thing that I could ever do for my legacy, y'all come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. The biggest thing that I could ever do for my legacy, hold on, y'all, I gotta move this around. Look like I'm trying to. The biggest thing that I could ever do for my legacy is to be me. Uh-huh. Yeah, some of y'all not gonna get that till you get to the parking lot. Your legacy, right, is cemented. There's only one of you. There's only one of you, right? God saw fit to make you especially special the way that you are. Your legacy starts with you being who you are, right? And so what I did was at one point in my life, right, I said, okay, what do I do? Do I continue being somebody else? Do I continue doing it the way that they're doing it? Or do I be authentically, truly who I am, the way I feel God made me to be? And do I go out here and do the doggone thing? And what I know, right, is that my legacy is already in motion. My legacy is already there. I have produced, I have curated, I have brought things forward that I don't remember in my lifetime, right? I the Titan Capri experience. That's part of my legacy. My reputation, that's part of my legacy. The fact that y'all know what y'all are going to get every time I show up, that's part of my legacy. You with me? So I want to read it one more time. Let's give a little definition. Legacy is the lasting impact. The lasting impact, right? And the way they will be remembered for generations to come. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Legacy is the lasting impact. What impact have you put? What impact have you had on the world, on your community? What impact have you had on your family? The lasting impact. You with me? And you'll be remembered for generations to come. That means you'll go down in the history books. Last year, I think it was last year or the year before, I made a post and I said that I am Black gay history. Oh, the people went up. Oh, how dare you say that? And this and that, and that's nasty, and that's derogatory, and that's this and that. But I have changed, right? Things in my community. It's going down in history. Somewhere down the line, somebody's going to remember your legacy. And it's up to you how they will remember your legacy. Oh, oh, sorry about that. Oh, geez. So you ask yourself the question, what is my legacy? Y'all with me? Oh, y'all, hold on a second. Ooh. Okay. Look, I must have sucked. Ooh, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, look, I don't know if that's my legacy this morning. Me sneezing on a live, but hey, that's how it is. Thank you so much, beautifully embellished. Thank you so much. Beautiful said bless you. All right, Sherelle said bless you. Thank you all so much. So y'all, that's how we starting this morning. We're gonna talk about it, right? Your legacy, igniting the fire. Thank you so much, Sherelle. Thank you so much. Igniting the fire, your legacy. And we're starting with the definition. The definition says legacy is the lasting impact and the way you will be remembered for generations to come. Okay? Beautifully embellished, right? Your legacy is already cemented because you've been doing the work. You've been making sure you got your business and things like that. But here's another thing. Thank you so much, Keisha. Said blessing you. Chatty said bless you. Thank you all both so much. Here's the thing. We sometimes don't know what our legacy is until we do it. We don't know. So it's going to go down in history. This is my legacy. Beautifully embellished did this. Keisha did this, right? Chatty did this. Lucy Lou did this. Willie did this. Your legacy igniting the fire. That's where we're at. All right, y'all. So we got the definition, right? And the definition says it can be career accomplishments, right? Financial assets, or a loved one's incredible character. I like that. Incredible character. Do you all have a friend in your circle, a friend in your village, your tribe, your gang, where this person is always a stand-up person? This person is going to tell you what it is. They don't really care if they hurt your feelings, but they do care because they don't want to hurt your feelings, but they would rather hurt your feelings than for you to hurt yourself. Or they would rather hurt your feelings and then you go into a situation where you are not going to be the same when you come out the other side, or you're going to be stuck in it, right? Right. So people tell me all the time, Titan, you got that Papa Bear mentality. You got that protector mentality, right? You always are trying to make sure that everybody is good. So I believe this. I curate spaces and places that I believe that are brave and safe. When you come into my space, when I invite you in, I'm very protective over you and what's going on, right? And it's not something you have to ask me for, but that's just who I am, right? Sometimes I have to back off because some people be like, Titan, like, can you just like loosen the hug just a little bit? Because I can't breathe. You know what I mean? That type of thing. And so that's the thing right there that I know that I do. I know that if you ask me something and I tell you I'm going to do something, I do it. If you come to me and you ask me something and you're doing this or whatever, and I say, this is what I'm going to do, then that's what I'm going to do. My character means so much to me, my reputation, who I am, right? Because when I show up and I'm doing legacy things, right? When I show up and I'm giving you legacy, right? You got to be able to trust me and understand what that is. Your legacy igniting the fire. Beautifully embellished says, yes, and I love that for me. Indeed, come through. Tad said, integrity. Yes, integrity is what it is. Indeed. Exactly. Thank y'all. They say y'all love the glasses. Thank y'all so much. All right. So we got the definition, right? We got the definition, and we're going to roll on to the next thing, right? Now, we already talked about the definition, and I want to say this because it starts with you, right? Your legacy starts with you. Now, y'all, I want to say this, and I want to say it loud and clear because I talked to someone in my community recently, and they was like, well, if they did this and they did that, and I said, but wait a minute, what are you doing? What are you doing? You cannot start your legacy on them, right? Now, don't get me wrong. You may have helped them. You may have got them to the next level. You may have done that, but that's their legacy. You with me? Now, I'm not going to say that you can't be a part of that. I'm not going to say that you won't be in the history books as somebody who helped build it. You know what I mean? But what is your legacy? What are you leaving? It starts with you. And I want to say this because I say this all the time, y'all. Hey, Ashley, good morning. I know I say, Ashley and good morning all the time, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I say this all the time, right? You have to love yourself. That's the key. That's the key to your legacy. Oh, that rhymed. Hold on. You got to love yourself. That's the key to your legacy. Woo-hoo. Oh, that rhymed. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That just sounded good. It sounded, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Mm. But you are the key to your legacy. It starts with you. It starts by loving who you are. It starts by understanding that God didn't make a mistake, whoever your God is in this moment, right? However you see fit. I don't believe that I was a mistake. I believe I belong here. And the best thing about this, my legacy that I'm leading, the legacy that I'm leaving, the legacy that I'm in right now in this moment is that I am who I am. Be you. Be you, because that's the only legacy you can ever leave, right? If you are here on this earth, you know that God didn't make a mistake. You know that you are uniquely made. So it starts with you, right? And you are in control of the legacy that you leave, the legacy that you build. You are in control of that. So it starts with you. It starts with you. Love yourself, right? Through the good, the bad, the indifferent, the ugly, all of that. And be you. Y'all, I had to stop loving myself in a condition of how others loved me. That's how I had to do. I had to do that. In order to build my legacy, in order to ignite the fire in my legacy, I had to understand that I am special. I had to understand that I was uniquely made. I had to understand that I am blessed in this. And yes, things will happen. Yes, you are human and things will happen. Things will turn upside down, turn you around. Sometimes you won't place your feet on solid ground. I mean, like things will happen, but your legacy is key. What is your legacy? Right? Igniting the fire. Your legacy, igniting the fire. How do you ignite that fire? It starts with you. Loving who you are. Loving who you are. And being you. It's going to be hard. It won't be easy. It'll be hard because we have been living this life for so long by other people's standards that sometimes we cannot ignite our own fire, right, in our own legacy. Because it's dependent on how they treat us, how they see us, right? Here lately, I've been using words as I feel seen, I feel safe, I feel heard and understood, things like that. It starts with you, your legacy. Igniting the fire starts with you loving yourself right where you're at in this moment. Tad says, every experience we have was built especially for us, specifically for us. We control how we make it through. Indeed. Indeed. And I think that what we need to do, and thank you for your comment, Tad. I think what we have to do, or let me use I statements. What I had to do was get out of my head about not being up to par with everyone else. I had to get out of my head about not being where everybody else was. I'm watching them, seeing them, doing all of this. I had to get out of my head. And once I got out of my head and got into the life and the love of who I am, then I was able to go ahead and ignite the fire in my legacy. Okay? All right, y'all. Y'all still with me this morning? Y'all still with me? Talk to me. Y'all still with me? All right. Now, here's the thing. Y'all know I always talk about the 3 Ps, right? I always talk about the 3 Ps. Now, here's the next part of your legacy, igniting the fire. Knowing your power is knowing what you do well. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hold on. Hold on, baby. Hold up. Hold up, baby. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. This is what I know. I know that I do certain things well. I know that I'm good at this. I know that I have the gift of gab. I know that I have a welcoming, warm, I have a light, a energy. You know what I mean? I know that I have these things. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, a lot of times I didn't depend on my creativity, my blessings, and things that I have because I felt that they were no good. Like that wasn't legacy. But this is what I want to say to you all. Somebody had to think of something that was different somewhere because we can't all do the same thing the same way and it be legacy. You feel me? How many hundreds of thousands of people do the same thing every day? So you are specially made. So what do you do well? That's knowing your power, knowing what your power is, right? And then you ask yourself, are you in position? First, we have to know our power. And your power could very well be you being who you are. Your power could be the gift of gab. Your power could be this and that, right? Whatever that may be. Now, are you in position? And sometimes we think that we're not in position because we are down in the ditch and covered in mud. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Okay, because I want you to understand where I'm at this morning. Because what we can't do, we can't sit here and pretend like we don't know, right? We don't know. Hey, Facts. Good morning. Good morning to you. All right, y'all. I'm checking over here. Hey, Burleson. Good morning. Hey, Queen. Good morning to you. Good morning. Queen Sheba. Good morning. Good morning to you. Angela said, LOL, I tell people quick, that's not my ministry. When approached to do something I'm not interested in or good at. And that's it right there. And Angela, you know me and you share that, right? We share that. I'm gonna put that comment back up. Yeah, I put that comment back up. Okay. Yes, that's not my ministry. There are a lot of things that I do well, right? But there are a lot of things that are not my ministry. Now, I may know somebody that knows somebody. You feel me? That I can be able to do this for you. And that's what I'm able to do. But knowing, right? Knowing your power is knowing what you do well. What do you do well? Right? What are you good at? You with me? Now, y'all, I'm going to say this and somebody going to say, hey, Zodiac Prince, good morning. Good morning to you. Somebody is going to say that, Titan, you full of yourself. You feeling yourself. You feeling yourself. So I'm going to tell y'all this. I know that I'm good at changing the atmosphere. I know that I'm good at empathizing. I know that my spirit, my energy is a good one, right? I know that my light shines bright. I know this. I know what I do well. You with me? I know that. So what I had to do was cultivate it. What I had to do was do some work on it. Because me walking into a room and changing the atmosphere, me walking in the room with this energy that I have, me shining my light bright at certain times and all this here, I had to understand where I was and what was going on because people were starting not to like me because they felt that I was taking up all the energy in the room and I'm walking in and doing what I do. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. I got a light. I got a light. And when it shines, it shines. And I can talk and I can do all of that. But you have to understand where you're at because your legacy, right? When you ignite that fire, you want everybody to be a part of that. You want everybody to be safe and sound and good and understood and all of that stuff. But sometimes you got to be careful, right, of your legacy, because your legacy will come in and it will move others out of the way. Hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm not saying to hold your light back. I'm not saying that your light cannot shine. I'm saying that I'm walking into rooms and spaces and places, and I have to understand that not everybody is on my level, whatever that level is. Whether I'm high in the sky, on top of the mountain, or whether I'm down in the ditch and covered in mud, everybody is not at your level. Everybody's not going to like your legacy, right? And when you're igniting the fire, everybody is not going to want to see that fire be lit. They're going to rain on it. They're going to blow wind on it. They're going to do whatever they can do to make sure that that fire does not burn. You with me? So I'm not telling you, okay? I'm not telling you don't shine. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you know what's going on. Read the room, right? Now I'm going to tell y'all something. I can't deny my legacy. I can't. I've tried to push it down. I've tried to suppress it. I've tried to not do it. I've tried to not get up out the bed or do anything. I've tried all the things. And what my God said, what my spirit said, what the universe said to me was that, bro, I don't even know why you fighting me. I put you on this earth for a reason. You got work to do. So you can fight me all day long, right? But just understand it's not going to do you any good because your legacy is going to get out. So I'm talking to, I don't know who I'm talking to right here, but I'm talking to you because I'm also talking to myself, right? What I'm saying is your legacy is cemented. It's already there. You just got to be able to use it. You got to be able to understand it. Huh? Huh? Oh, okay. I thought somebody said something. Knowing your power is knowing what you do well. What's your power? You are in a position. Are you in position? Are you ready? Are you standing there? Right? Are you wearing your crown? Are you making sure that you are good? You with me? Are you there? Okay. All right. All right. I'm with you. I'm with you. Look, y'all, I'm with you. Looks like my camera. Hey, Dahlia, good morning. It looks like I'm still moving on. I'm just trying to make sure y'all. Some people are saying I'm still lagging just a little bit. Yes, good morning to you. Katina said, good morning. Good morning, friend. Hey, Katina, good morning. I turned 53 years old on yesterday. Come on, 53. Good morning to you and happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. Katina said, amen and amen. Tad said, happy birthday to you. Hello, Mr. Malcolm. Welcome in. Good morning to you. Good morning. All right, y'all. Your legacy, igniting the fire. So let me say this right here. I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to the next thing. And then we're going to go ahead and close this out for today. Knowing your power, right, is knowing what you do well. There is something that you do well, right? Knowing what that is. But here's the thing. I'm going to use Storm. I'm going to use Storm in this. Storm has a issue with claustrophobia, right? Storm was placed into a box when she was young, or they attacked her village. And I believe that everything fell around her, confining her into a small space. I'm trying to remember off the back, y'all. Help me if I'm going wrong. But she developed claustrophobia because she was in a confined space for a long period of time before she was rescued. So all the way into her adulthood, that claustrophobia wreaks havoc on her because she is afraid of being in confined spaces, right? She can't do, right? Now, Storm has a legacy of being the Wind Rider. Storm is Storm. She is a mega level mutant, all of these things. But something simple, some people would say, as claustrophobia, would take her off her game. But her legacy is cemented. She's powerful. She's all of the things. She's the goddess, you know what I'm saying? All of the things. But she cannot truly, right, be who she is because this claustrophobia keeps happening. And then the enemy knows that, right? So the enemy says, okay, she's all powerful. She's the weather witch and all of these things like that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put her in a confined space, and that's how we're going to get her. Right? Y'all feel me where I'm going? Knowing your power is knowing what you do well. Storm had to know her powers to be able to control them. Because when claustrophobia sets in, or when she's being in a space that she's claustrophobic, her powers go out of control. And one thing that she has always said since the beginning of Storm being a part of the X-Men, being found by Professor Xavier, being helped to do whatever it is that she does, she said, I must keep my powers in control. I got to keep them in check. Legacy, right? So much so that Storm lost her powers at one point, and she became the queen of the Morlocks. I don't know if you all, I might be going a little deep for some of y'all, but follow me on this, right? She was in a position that she didn't have powers, but she had skills, hand-to-hand combat. Like Storm was bad all the way around. But here's the thing, in X-Men 97, Storm loses her powers, and this ghostly ghoul, demon or whatever have you, comes after her. And it's telling her that she is in no position, right, to do anything because she's lost her powers. You are weak. You are this, you are that. But Storm's legacy is cemented. So Storm is saying, how can this be? This can't be. How can I not feel the earth? How can I not feel the wind? How can I not feel these things, right? But Storm knows that her power is not just a mutant. Her power is generational. Her power is internal. She knows this, right? But this him putting her in the spaces that are small, claustrophobic, right, was throwing her off of her game. And then she said to herself, as she was trying to escape, she said to herself, oh, I'm not in a position to give up. I'm not giving up. She was going through the struggle, right? But she said, no, this is legacy. I'm legacy. I'm an omega level mutant. Like my powers are it, right? Some people got it through, manipulation and stuff. She said, I was born with this. So Storm comes out, right? And she flexes her power. She gains her powers back. The demon thought that he had her because he put her in a confined space. Y'all following me? Your legacy, igniting the fire. He put her in a confined space to where she thought that she had no legacy. She thought she had no power. She thought she was in a position for her to just dwindle away and be nothing. And come to find out, she was always powerful. She always had the legacy. She knew what she could do well. But she had to get past the stigma and the trauma and the people telling her that she was less than. Y'all with me? All right? All right? Storm regains her power. And she went to where her legacy is celebrated with the X-Men, with her family, with her people. Y'all with me this morning? Your legacy, igniting the fire. Some people are going to tell you that you cannot ignite the fire where you're at because you're not welcome here. You must go where your legacy is celebrated. What I mean by that, you must go where you are celebrated. Now, I'm not going to tell you that you cannot fight against the system. I'm not going to tell you that you cannot make a move. But if you are surrounded by evil, nasty ugliness all the time, you are going to have to fight 3 times as hard to get a speckle of light in your world. And I'm not going to tell y'all that that's not something that you can't do, because you can definitely fight. However, what I'm saying is you were not put on this earth to be a doormat. You were not put on this earth to be having your people wipe their feet on you all the time. You were not put on the earth for that. Y'all with me? Yes, we're going to have moments. Storm had a moment. Yes, we're going to have a time where we can't make it through. Yes, you're human. Things are going to happen. But I don't believe, and this is just me, I'm using I statements. I don't believe that God put you on this earth for you to always be a doormat, for you to never have success, for you to never have a legacy. I don't believe that. I believe you were put on this earth to reap all the benefits and blessings and all the things that you're supposed to have, but you got to find your way. Storm had to find her way. She thought that the powers defined exactly who she was, but she was beautifully, uniquely made already. It was within her. So some machine taking the power away from her wasn't it. It wasn't her legacy. Y'all with me? Y'all saw how I did that? It wasn't her legacy. Her legacy was not to be destroyed in that claustrophobic area. Her legacy was not to be taken out. Her legacy was to be Storm, the beautiful goddess that she is, the Black African queen that was her legacy. And all she had to do was be herself. But people wouldn't allow her to be, because she was in the wrong place. She was trying to be somewhere where she wasn't celebrated. She was trying to be somewhere where she was, because she thought that only my powers can save me. Go where your legacy will be celebrated. Y'all, I've always been legacy. I tried to be celebrated in spaces and places that did not accept me for who I was. It wasn't until Storm got amongst her people, the X-Men, that she thrived. She grew. She knew how to control her powers. She was this. She was a confidant. She was a teacher. She was all of these things, because she's legacy. Y'all know I love some X-Men and the comics and anime, so I may go and talk like that, but this was a good example. Storm was a mother figure to a lot of the X-Men. Storm was the leader of the X-Men at one point, taking over for Professor Xavier. Like, her legacy was already cemented. She just had to get there and understand who she was. And so when I say that, y'all, your legacy igniting the fire, here's the last piece to that. Go where your legacy will be celebrated. Start there with purpose. Now watch how I tie this back around too. Your purpose is to be you. That's your purpose. Hey, Drew, good morning. Start there with purpose. Your purpose is to be you. Your legacy, igniting the fire, starts with you, ends with you. I'm on purpose. My purpose, my legacy is to be me. Represent who I am. Show up in these spaces and places authentically me. That's my legacy. You with me? Your legacy, igniting the fire. Igniting the fire. How do you ignite the fire? You ignite it by being who you are. You ignite it by being on purpose. You ignite it by going where you're celebrated. You're ignited, right? You ignite it by being who God made you to be. And you ignite it by understanding your power. Understanding your power. Understanding your power. And if you cannot get in position with somebody else, hey, Miguel, good morning. If you cannot get in position, then you build the table. You build it and they will come. You with me? This morning, we're talking about your legacy. Your legacy igniting the fire. Simple. How do I ignite the fire? I be who God made me to be. I stand authentically in who I am and what I am. I show up in my power, in that position, and I'm on purpose every single time. But I acknowledge, right, that sometimes it will be hard. But I know where I'm celebrated. I know what I'm doing. Y'all with me this morning? All right, y'all. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm. Your legacy, igniting the fire. Make sure that you ignite the fire. Make sure that you love who you are and what you are. Make sure you represent who you are. Your legacy is already cemented. You were put on this earth to be who you are. Now you just got to exercise. You feel me? You just got to show up and show out and do what you do. Legacy. Your legacy. Igniting the fire. And some of y'all on here, I'm going to be seeing here. I'll be seeing you all in a couple of weeks or so. We have a lot of things going on in the community. I want you to please make sure you stop by, say hi to me. Let's speak, hug, all of that stuff. Because I see y'all out here with your legacies. I see y'all out here doing the thing, right? And I just want to let you all know that I see you. That I see you. Your legacy starts with you. And it ends with you. Think about it. What have you changed in this world? Don't matter how small it is. What have you changed? You've changed the atmosphere. You've changed the outlook. You've changed people's minds. You've changed the flow. Yeah, what have you changed? Your legacy, igniting the fire. I'm going to go back to the, hold on. I'm going to go back to the picture because I want y'all to see this picture. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So the picture is of the fire, right? I didn't know that I had a legacy. I didn't know that legacy was a part of my life until I started to do things in my life. And then people were like, oh, I remember when. Oh, I remember this. Oh, Titan, you changed. Or Titan, you helped me. Or Titan, you did da 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 da. And then I was like, oh, well, thank you. I appreciate doing that. And then they was like, you don't have to apologize, for doing that. We're thankful for you doing that. And I was like, oh. Then I started asking myself, what is my legacy? What am I leaving? When my time is up, what have I done? And then that's when I became intentional about the things that I do, about the things that I set forth in doing. And so, what I want to do is say this to you all: your legacy, igniting the fire. How do you ignite it? And you're right, Miguel. Sometimes you're leaving a legacy you don't know about. And that's the great thing about being you. That's the true gift from God about being who you are. You don't have to know necessarily that you are legacy, but the changes that you've done, the lives that you've touched, the souls that the spirits that you've touched, the things that you have done in your life, sometimes you don't even know about it. And I didn't know. I thought I wasn't doing anything. I thought I wasn't doing anything toward the greater good. And then just when I was about to stop, or just when I thought that I couldn't do, or it was nothing for me to do, people came out the woodwork and said, Titan, thank you. Titan, you did this. Titan, you did that. And I said, I did? Are you serious? And then that's when I knew. That's when I knew. Because so many people had told me before that I wasn't doing anything. Titan, why are you doing that? Like, seriously, that's not going to make a difference. And I was like, but I feel it, but my spirit, but my, I prayed and I meditated, and this is what they said, and this is what God put on my heart, and this is what, well, I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if that's going to be something for you. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, you're right. And then that goes to what Miguel just said. Sometimes you're leaving a legacy you don't know about because I showed up, right? My legacy. Because I showed up. Because I made space. Because I curated safe and brave spaces. Because I vetted locations and people and things like that. I left a legacy. I didn't know it. Y'all with me this morning? All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. And we're going to get up out of here. I think that a lot of times we have to understand that legacy sometimes is not something that's blatantly in your face. It's something that is there, right? And that you have to acknowledge it for what it is. Miguel said you left an impression, you inspired. Indeed, and thank you so much for that, Miguel. As do you. A lot of times what we do is we don't really understand what's behind people and the things that they do. We don't understand these things like that because we feel that this is what they do. We don't understand the background, how much energy and time and spirit it takes in order to do these things. We don't even think about it like that. And I am most definitely pushing to give you your flowers while you're on this side of the spiritual plane. We wait until people are passed on to want to give them their flowers and tell them their legacy and all of those things. But it's a little too late then. No, celebrate them, yes. Celebrate them, yes. However, can I tell you about your legacy now? Can I tell you what your legacy, your life, your legacy has done for me? And most definitely, that's what I do. All right, y'all. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to be done today. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. What I ask that you all do, if you can this morning, go ahead and show me some likes, show me some thumbs up, some hearts, some follows, all of that. I'm Titan Capri on all social media. You can type that in, but I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me. Y'all come by and do things. Yeah. and be a part and be a part. Oh, and Miguel, I'm gonna send you a message. I got something happening soon that I would love for you to be a part of. So make sure if you don't hear from me in the next day or two that you hit me up if you can. I'm just asking because I want to get in contact with you, but yeah, hit me up and let me know. Um, yes, yes, I think legacy is important. Legacy is important. Uh-huh. Indeed. All right, y'all. So let's do this. What I'm going to do is go ahead and get out of here. But I want to say this to you. Your legacy, igniting the fire, it starts with you. It begins with you. Take a moment. Take a moment and love yourself right where you're at. Start your legacy. Start your legacy if you haven't already started it, because I'm pretty sure you have. But I want you to name it. I want you to claim it. This is your legacy. And think about it like this. When all is said and done, what do you want your legacy to be? Not what others deem it is, but what do you want your legacy to be? And I want my legacy is for me to be me. My legacy is for me to be who God made me to be. My legacy is to do the work that I was put on this earth to do. That's my legacy. That's it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love it. Till next time, y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. I'm going to go ahead and leave y'all with a little something. And yeah, y'all take care and be blessed. I feel like I want to leave y'all with a little groove this morning. And that's what I'm going to do because I got to get out of here. It's already 9:30. But yes, take care, be blessed, and I will talk with you all soon. Until next time, y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. Oh, and then also too, think about this, your legacy. Think about what your legacy is and what you're doing with your legacy, right? And ignite that fire. Ignite it and do what you need to do. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. And then I'll see y'all soon. Love you. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody said I didn't. Hold on. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Mm. That part. Yes, if I were you. Mm. There's a leak in this old building. Anyway, y'all, look, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. But I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Until next time, y'all be great, y'all be blessed, and I will see you all soon. Now, y'all remember, right? Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, it's Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me, y'all come be with me. And your legacy, igniting the fire. Remember your legacy. Your legacy is already cemented. You just got to step into it and be who you are, right? Love who you are right now in this moment and be honest with yourself. All right, until next time, y'all be good. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, y'all. So I had wrote, did all this good stuff, and then I got here and I was like, yeah, that's not it. My spirit said to do something different, and I'm going to do something different. What I want to talk about real quick is that being worthy. A lot of us are worthy because we think that's what worthy should be, right? But you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be yourself. You're worthy to be just who God made you. You are worthy. So tonight I want to do a little something that's worthy. If y'all would with me. A little audience participation. Can I get y'all? Yeah. All right. So I do this thing called Titans Groove, right? Every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Just a shameless plug, real quick. Y'all come check me out. But what I do is this, Titan Groove. And so what I want to encourage you to do tonight is to be worthy in your groove. Whatever your groove is, however you see it. If it's just a little sway, then let it be a sway. If it's a little funky, then let it be a little funky, however you want to do it, all right? Y'all gonna follow me? And then I'm gonna ask y'all to do something a little bit later in this, but it goes a little something like this, right? Tighten the groove. Sit it, da 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 da. Sit it, da 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 da. So da 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 da. Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ah, I like that. All right. Keep it going. I'm going to ask something of y'all. Y'all going to help me out? All right. It's going to go like this. Y'all follow me. I am. I can be. I will be. 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 Y'all got it? I am. I can be. I will be. All right, keep going.
I am.
Good.
I can be.
All right.
I will be.
I'm going to add something in. Keep going.
I am. I can be. I will be.
Worthy.
I am. I can be. I will be.
Worthy.
I am.
That's it.
I will be.
Worthy. Come on.
I can be. I will
I see you moving in your seat. Come on.
I can be. I will be.
Worthy.
I am.
I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be beautiful. You are worthy to be heartfelt. You are worthy to be hugged. You are worthy to be sitting right where you're sitting tonight, receiving all of this. I want to thank you all for being worthy and making me feel worthy tonight. Peace and blessings.